Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you have not been here before, my name is AmarisBrianna. Stay a while, learn some things. Today we are going to be talking about the Jackie Aina collaboration with Anastasia, her eyeshadow palette. It is absolutely beautiful. And we're also going to be talking about the Anastasia foundation. It is a Luminous foundation, and that is what I have on now. I told you guys I would start to wear things longer before I reviewed them so I can give a very detailed, honest opinion. I've been wearing this for about a week now, if not longer, and it is absolutely amazing. So the first day that I wore it, I was like, I knew that I loved it, and I knew I needed to wear it more to really get an authentic opinion about it. Everyone loved it on my skin. They're like, what do you have on? It is medium coverage on me, because I do have a very extensive skincare routine in the morning and at night. It is full coverage on me. Nothing peeks through. So if you're someone that has like pretty healthy, clear skin, this will probably look full coverage on you. If you're someone that has, you know, a couple blemishes here and there, uneven skin tone, it will probably look more medium coverage on you. The finish is beautiful. I have powder on and I still look luminous. I took a nap in this. I think it was my second or third day wearing it. I took a nap and I woke up and my makeup was still on. Now, I didn't sleep for like hours, so it's not like I was sleeping crazy, but when I woke up, my foundation was still on. There was a little bit of residue on the pillow, but not much. So it's sleep proof. Not that I recommend sleeping in any foundation, but you know, it wore really well throughout the day. Sometimes the problem that I find that I have with like luminous foundation or anything that's not matte is it gets on my phone. So I'll be talking on my phone and then you see my makeup residue all over it. I did not have that with this at all. No makeup residue on my hands, like if I itch my face, and none on my phone, which is great. So it is water resistant. To me, it is transfer proof. Now, if you were to like wipe your face on somebody, yeah. If you're someone that doesn't prep your skin properly and it's just like, you know, it needs to be able to adhere to the skin. The Jackie Aina palette, they're buttery. I feel like they're more buttery than some of their previous palettes. The colors I like. I'm not in love with about like 3 of them. When I seen this online, I wasn't a huge fan, but I knew that I was gonna buy it because I love Jackie and I wanted to support her. But when I seen it in person, I was like, wow, this is a really pretty palette. So if you wanna learn more about the palette and more about the foundation, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, AmarisBrianna, and let's get started. So I literally just got out of the shower, so my face feels very like dry and tight and uncomfortable. My eyebrows are a mess. I'm gonna prep my skin though with the Clinique, the clarifying lotion, the number 2. I have dry to combination skin, so this is perfect for me. And that's not dirt under my nail. It's lash extension glue because I'm an idiot. So I do about like 5 tips on a cotton pad of the product. I think that's enough. Any more than that, I feel like it's excessive and you're wasting it. I don't even know why I'm showing you this because you can't see it. And you're gonna swipe in the direction of the muscle. So next I'm gonna put on the Fresh Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. My friend gave this to me and I'm so grateful because it's expensive as hell. And you just put some into your hand, you don't need a lot. And then rub your hands in together and press it in. This you're not gonna wanna use a cotton pad with. And this is just gonna help all of your products that you put on after penetrate better. In my friend's words, he said, it'll make all of your products work like crack. So I'm gonna be using the Algenist Concentrated Reconstruction Serum. And a lot of people wanna rub their serums in, always press it. Like you can rub it to like distribute it, but really press it in there. Now I'm gonna put on some eye cream. And this is the Bye Bye Under Eye Cream by It Cosmetics. And the reason I like this one, it really helps with my dark circles and my puffiness, and you can use it 360. And then whatever I have left, I put around the mouth because that skin is the same, you know, it's thin, so you want to treat around the mouth with eye cream too. And then I'm going to seal everything in with the Purity Made Simple moisturizer. And I use about 3 pumps. That's enough for me. Where are these little white things? Those Up and Up brand cotton pads are the worst. Like, I'm at the end and I can't wait to get new ones because the Up and Up brand ones suck. So while all of this soaks in, I'm going to, because I just got out of the shower, so I'm gonna put on all my body lotion, and this should be soaked in by then, and then we'll get started with the makeup. So I'm gonna be using the Fenty, the Soft Silk Pro Filter Primer. I didn't plan on talking about this until I uploaded the video about her foundation, but I really like this primer. And I like about 3 pumps. And it's so like hydrating and buttery. I love products that feel like butter. And you can feel it like hiding all of your imperfections and really blurring out the skin. Okay, so my eyebrows are on, ready to go. My lighting is really bad. Like, this is why I don't record in the day, because the natural like sunlight comes in and it like messes with my box lighting. But so I'm gonna prime my lids with the Fenty Beauty Concealer. And the reason I've been liking like priming my eyes with this is because it does dry down matte, so everything blends really nice. I'm gonna set that with a little bit of the Pure translucent powder, just so everything blends really nice. And it's not sticky anymore, because you don't want it to be sticky trying to blend out eyeshadow. So this is the Jackie Aina palette with Anastasia. I love the packaging. It's very Jackie, I feel like. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen this palette, I was not wild about it at all. To me, it didn't catch my eye. When I seen pictures of it online, when I seen Jackie talking about it, I wasn't like, oh, I need that. And when I was in store, I was playing with it, and I really do like it in person a lot better than online. There are a couple colors in here that I don't think I would ever touch. It's just not appealing to me. I love the neutrals, I love the purples and the golds. The 3 right here, like these 3, I don't think I really care for. I'm sure I could use them for something. And today, I'm just gonna do like a chocolate brown eye, and it does come with a brush, which is cool, because I think the Anastasia brushes that come in the palettes are great. And I'm gonna pick up some Credit and pack that on my lid. And what's nice about these is they're super pigmented and they don't have a lot of fallout. So you can really pack that color on. And I do believe using a concealer that's 2 or 3 shades lighter than you is really gonna pick up some good pigment in your shadow. I'm really not big on eyeshadow primer. I feel like it doesn't do anything for me but make my eyelids greasy, and it's not pigmented. So we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye here. It doesn't have to be perfect or any formation, because you're gonna take the other side here and blend everything up. We've got such a pretty like chocolatey brown. It almost looks kind of plum. Like it has like a plummy undertone to it. So now I'm gonna take the fluffy end and I'm just gonna blend in the crease and smooth that out. Now I'm kind of like pulling up while I'm blending to give it more of like that smoky effect. So I picked up a little bit on the fluffy side just to blend. Now typically I'll do my foundation and all of that and then do my eyeshadow, but I figured this is like the better way, especially if you are just getting into makeup. You don't want to do your foundation first and then put your eyeshadow on, because you might get fallout. and then it's kind of hard to correct. So I feel like this is an easier way for people that are just getting in to makeup. So see how it's more smoky now? It's not as pigmented as we have on the lid. So we're gonna go back into the lid and pack that color on, just so that it's more bold than what we have in the crease. So now I'm gonna pick up ginger. It's like a, you know, a lighter brown, and I'm just gonna blend that in here. Just to make it a little more smoky. I'm gonna take some more brown and really pack that in here where I feel like it faded. It would look better if my eyebrows weren't coming in. I want to pluck them, but like when I get them waxed, that kind of just hurts the process. Okay, so now that we have that done, time for foundation. So of course I'm gonna color correct with my MAC Ruby Woo lipstick. Obviously I don't recommend using lipstick on your face, but there are color correctors out there. I just think that this works the best for me. And if you don't know why I'm using this, this is to help any kind of dark circles, dark spots, uneven skin tone, because this is where I get pretty uneven. You can purchase this foundation at Ulta, Sephora, or on the Anastasia website, obviously. So it's called the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. It retails for $38, which in my opinion, I think that is a great price point. You get an ounce, which is like your standard foundation, for $38. So obviously it's a luminous finish. It is not a matte finish, which is what I love. I love matte foundation. This is different for me. So it's water resistant, long wearing, gives you a radiant look. It masks discoloration, unevenness, and blotchiness. No flashback. It doesn't oxidize, which I agree does not oxidize. Formulated without gluten, parabens, alcohol, oil, mineral oil, or talc, which is great because the talc typically is what gives you that flashback. Clinically tested, dermatologist tested, and ophthalmologist tested, and it's non-comedogenic, which means it's not going to clog your pores. It's cruelty-free, and it's vegan for all you vegan-friendly people out there. And it's available in 5 shade categories, so fair, light, medium, tan, and deep. And then you have the 3 undertones: cool, warm, and neutral. They don't say what they recommend putting it on with. I personally like a beauty blender for everything, so that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to start out with 2 pumps. And I just love the packaging. Like, I love how it says foundation really big on the side. Like, that's really cute to me. I love that big font. The bottle is nice, it's a little glass bottle, which is very cute. Compared to their stick concealer. I thought their stick concealer looked very cheap, like there was no effort put into it, and I hated the formula. So I was really nervous about trying this foundation because I didn't think I was going to like it because 1, it's luminous, 2, it's Anastasia. I'm just going to blend that out. Now, I know what you're thinking, that it's too dark for me because my chest is so light, but my arms are extremely dark. And I rather blend it down my neck a little bit than to have all this light and this light and then everything else dark. So I don't mind that it is a little dark. And I've been tanning for the dumbest reasons. I've actually been tanning so that I can match my foundations better, because I hate wasting foundation, and like, you know, summer's coming to an end. So I want to use my summer color foundation. So it's super, like, you can feel the hydration. I do feel like my camera's making me so dark. Like, I'm never gonna figure out this camera lighting situation. And for something that is like hydrating, I think a beauty blender works really nice, because usually like the beauty blender will soak it up. And I feel like this, it doesn't. What is going on? And I'm gonna squirt out like half a pump more to get my big old forehead. And see how it has like a nice glow to it? You can see the luminosity. And what I like about like this illuminating foundation, it's not greasy. Like, you get that shine, but it doesn't feel greasy at all. So see, my arms, it matches nice. It's just my chest, so. This is the only part of my body that's light, so I'm not gonna match that. I'm just not. So you don't think I'm crazy. So now I'm going to take the Cover FX, the Power Play Concealer. I wasn't able to use this for a while because it was too dark, like to highlight, so it wasn't doing anything. But I love it on top of this foundation because it's lightweight like the foundation. It's not like heavy and uncomfortable. So I feel like the two pair really, really well together. And I love the round ball on this. Isn't that, it's just cute and it just goes on really nice so that you're not putting on too much. I'm gonna take my beauty blender or my beauty sponge and work that in. Sorry I'm not like shits and giggles today. I just am getting my period and I don't have much to say. I just feel very like gross and just blah. And I also ate vegan ice cream for breakfast. Probably not the best choice because I feel like pretty sluggish right now because I don't eat like that. But when I'm gonna get my period, like I crave the most insane things. Like craving like ice cream is insane for me because that's not something I eat on the regular. So my body, because I do eat I eat pretty healthy, my body's like kind of unhappy with me right now. And then if you want to brighten it up a little bit more, you can add just a hair. And what I like about this foundation too is I have to set my eyes with a translucent powder. I have to. And with this, it still stays luminous. And I'm using the Pure Translucent Setting Powder. I actually really like the setting powder. However, the packaging, like how it comes out is stupid. Like look how small these holes are. And it barely dumps any out. And you get this stupid little sponge. Like they could have done better packaging. So Pure, do better because it's a great product. The packaging sucks. And I'm just gonna press that in. I have to set my under eyes, otherwise it creases and it's slipping and sliding. But I never set my entire face. For me, I don't think it's necessary. And personally, when you set your whole face, to me, you're blocking out moisture. So then your skin wants to produce oil to lubricate itself. And then you end up getting oily throughout the day because you're blocking the moisture. So even when I do my clients, I don't set their entire face. I think it's unnecessary. And that's why they end up oily. So if you're someone that gets oily throughout the day and you are setting your entire face, try not setting your entire face and see how that works. So I'm gonna dust what's left off of my face. See how I still look luminous? Like I still have a nice glow to my skin and I really, really, really like that. I'm so ashamed of my eyebrows right now. Oh my. Hopefully I can get them waxed this weekend. And of course the camera makes them look 10 times worse. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner. You've seen me do it a million times, so I'll be back. Okay, so my eyeliner is on. I'm gonna add some Heavy Metal Urban Decay glitter liner. And this is in Midnight Cowboy. Just to make the eyeliner pop and just make the eye pop, because we have a lot of dark going on, so this will add some pizzazz. It looks silver on camera, but it's gold. It's the Midnight Cowboy, but oh, that's a nice pop. I like it. So I did some contouring. You guys have seen me contour a million bajillion times. I'm still using the same Fenty Rihanna bronzer in Caramel Cutie, whatever you want to call it. So now we're gonna smoke under the eyes. And I'm gonna be using the Morphe M506. I love this brush, it's so tiny and precise to get under the eyes. So I'm gonna pick up a big wig, that purple, and just smoke it on the waterline. And it's really not, it's upsetting me that this camera is not picking up the colors, because that's the whole point, is so you guys can really see how it looks. It's like you can see in the pan what it looks like. It's this purple right here, the big wig. It's not looking like that on camera, but it's super pretty. I wonder if I can, there you go. Now you can see my shitty eyebrows too. Like look at that. I have a whole row coming in. I should be ashamed. So in the inner corner, I'm gonna add some of the Soleil And you only need to pick up a little bit. It's extremely pigmented. I'm gonna add some under the brow too, just to bring out those hairs that need waxed. Why not? For highlighter, I'm gonna use the Lorac, the Glow for Gold. This is like currently my favorite highlighter. And I'm using some kind of MAC brush. It's so beat, like the wood is like showing. A little on the center of the forehead, a little on the tip of my nose, a little on the chin. And of course, I'm going to take my Hangover RX spray just to help everything melt in.